Hi, students! Before we dive in our discussion today, let us first relax ourselves and do this together. May I request everyone to stand up? You guys ready? Let's go!
Four, three, two, one.
Wow! So full of energy, and I like it. I hope when we discuss later on, that energy will not fade. Okay? So, are you guys? Oh, no. So, did you guys have fun? Yes. Now, are you ready to listen? Hmm? Okay. So, let's now begin. I will now discuss the four more types of government systems. These are communism, constitutional monarchy, and no, constitutional monarchy, democracy, and despotism.
First, let's talk about communism. Have you ever wished for a world where everyone is equal? No one too rich or too poor? That's the idea behind communism, a system that aims to create a classless society. In this system, the government owns all businesses, land, and resources, and people are expected to share things fairly. Private ownership is not allowed in this system, and usually, one political party controls the country. The idea comes from Karl Marx, who believed communism would come after socialism. He thought that if private ownership is removed, everyone would be treated equally and unfair wealth would be avoided. A good example is the People's Republic of China, where the Communist Party leads the country and controls many parts of life. including the land, big companies, and media, all to make sure wealth is shared and no one becomes too rich or too poor.
La 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 laban, pag 3 mataas. Magbonakit preschool 3 plus. Laban ready sa paglaki. Ano man ang mangyari, sa mataas di aatras. Ito ang aming laban. Pag 3 mataas. Magbonakit preschool 3 plus. La 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 laban. Magbonakit preschool 3 plus.
3-4. Next, we have constitutional monarchy. Imagine having both a royal figure and elected leaders working together to run a country. That's how a constitutional monarchy works. In this system, there are two leaders, a monarch, like a king or queen, and a democratic government with elected officials. The monarch is the symbolic head. They represent traditions and unity, but they don't make laws or control the government. Instead, the prime minister and other elected leaders make decisions, create laws, and run the country. A good example is the United Kingdom, where the monarch attends ceremonies and represents the nation, while the prime minister leads the government and makes important decisions.
Bagong biyak na buko, ang sarap nito, Nesfruta buko, why not?
Now, let's move on to democracy. Have you ever wanted to help decide who leads your country or what rules should be followed? That's the idea behind democracy, a system where the people hold the power. In this kind of government, citizens vote to choose their leaders and can help make laws. Democracy supports freedom, fairness, and equal rights for everyone. There are two main types. First, direct democracy, where people vote on laws themselves. And second, representative democracy, where they elect leaders to decide for them. Famous thinkers had different views. Plato criticized democracy because he believed it gave power to the unwise, while Aristotle accepted it as the best among flawed systems because it aimed for fairness and the common good. Today, countries like the Philippines follow democracy, giving people the chance to speak up and take part in decision making.
Hala, nahulog! Hala, nahulog! Hala, nahulog! Try mo kasi itong Lucky Me Pancit Canton no drink cooking. Bago yan ah. Magpakulo ng 3/4 cup water at ilagay ang noodles. Haluin ang noodles hanggang matuyo ang tubig. Matuyo! Matuyo! I-mix ang noodles with the seasoning. Mix! 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 Enjoy! Pwede rin may itlog. Wow! May itlog!
Lastly, let's talk about despotism. Have you ever imagined a leader who controls everything and doesn't let people speak up? That's what happens in despotism, a system where one person has all the power, or what we call absolute power, and rules without limits. This leader often uses fear, force, or very strict rules to stay in control. People living under despotism have very little freedom and are treated like they don't have rights. They can't speak out, make choices, or question the leader. A famous example of this is Ivan the Terrible, the first Czar of Russia who ruled harshly and punished anyone who opposed him.
Okay, that's it. I hope you guys have learned something. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot?